Welcome to Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're going to do an overview of Volt by Heidelbar Games. This edition of Volt is a new version of Volt designed by Emerson Matsuuchi. It was originally published a few years ago from Nazca Games, and now it's back with some pretty sweet components. It's a programming battle game that takes about 30 minutes to play. Let's look at the components. There's game boards, and player screens, cards, minis, dice, tokens, and more. In Volt, you'll be placing blue and red dice secretly on your player board that will eventually move your robots and shoot other players' robots, hopefully picking up victory points along the way. In the training module, the person to get the third victory point token first will win, and 5 in a full game. At the beginning of the game, you'll choose what arena board you want to use and place it in the game box along with the 4 pillars. Players will choose a robot. There are 4 to choose from. They also receive 2 red and 2 blue dice. Players will simultaneously place their dice secretly on their player board. Blue dice can only be played orthogonally, but red dice can be placed anywhere. Blue dice are for movement and red dice are for firing. You can place any value you want. As soon as you finish, take an available starting number. When you resolve, you'll do group 1 first. Lowest values first. If players are tied with the lowest value, then blue goes first. So here, blue 1 would move, and then this one would fire. If both color and number are the same, then ties are resolved by the starting numbers. You're trying to get victory point tokens that are on the game board. But doing this can be more difficult than it sounds. Trying to anticipate what your opponents are doing is going to be key to doing well in this game. You could move your robot and push another robot into a pit. They'll get back into the game at the start of the next round, but they basically just lost whatever actions they had left for that round. There are a lot of different arenas too, one with walls, ones with pits, and ones with electrified areas. You can also play the game with module cards. These help your robots with movement, tactics, and damage. Depending on the type of card you have equipped, it will give you different advantages during the game. One of the major improvements to the game is the components, especially with these cool miniatures. If you enjoy programming type games, then you're probably familiar with a game called Robo Rally. And I would compare this game to Robo Rally, except Volt is a lot tighter of a game as you're interacting with the board and the other robots, going for those victory points. So if this sounds like something you would enjoy, check out Volt by Emerson Matsuuchi, and we would love for you to subscribe to Tantrum House.